PS1 class. How are you all? Hope you are all blessed. We're going to learn today, and I'm Miss Phoebe. I'm going to take you through creative arts. Before we start the class, do you have your hand sanitizers with you? Get some in your palm, then you rub it. Please do it for me. Are you trying? Let's move on. Rub it properly, because we'll be writing, we'll be touching books, touching our pencils and other stuff. Are you done? Good. Thank you very much. We're going to learn something which is known as making items by weaving or lacing. Someone will ask, what is weaving? And I'm also asking you, what is weaving? Have you ever heard of that word weaving before? If no, then I'm going to teach you how weaving is done, so that at least you can do your own weaving at home. Because we've been in the house for almost 2 months now. Have you been doing some practicals and the creative arts? No. But this time you need to start. Because at the end of the term, we will write an exam on it. This is what? Who can tell me the name for this? It's palm leaves. I know that you also know. If we talk about weaving, it's the process whereby we pass a strand of a material. This is one strand of material over one, under one. Look at it properly. Over one, under one. Can you see it, or do I need to repeat it again? Can you see it? Let me start. This is how it's done. I'm going to use this alone in weaving. I need to use one to pass over one, under one throughout before I go to the next strand. So this is my first strand. Let me indicate something on it, so that at least you know what type of palm leaf we are using. This is my number one strand, and this is how I'm going to do it. You pass it over one like this, under the next one like that, then over one like this, under one like that, over one, to the end. So I'll have something like this. Can you all see it properly? Can you all see it? Let's move on. When I'm done with the first one, I need to move to the next one. Because I passed over this one, I need not to pass over again. It will go under one. Look at it. Like this. Like that. Like this. And the last one, like that. So we will get something like this. It moves like that till we are done. So this can't pass at the back, but rather it needs to pass in front of it. So it will go this way, then under it, over it, under it. It left with only 3. The next one, this one pass over this one, but under this one. So we're going to use this to pass in front of it, at the back, front, like that. Left with only 2. You move this way and that. It left with only 1, then like that, you are done. This is called weaving. It's called what? Weaving. So it passed over one, under one, over one, under one. If you are able to complete this, you will get what? A fan. What do we use the fan for? Have you ever seen such a fan before? It's used for fanning what? The coal pots. or you can use it whilst you are in a car. That is the main reason why I said it is very important for you to learn how to weave by yourself, so that at least you can create your own item at home. Let's move on. That is weaving. What are some of the materials that we will need in weaving? Let me tell you this. In creative arts, when we talk about materials, it forms part of a finished work. It does what? It forms part of a finished work. This is a fun. But when I ask you what material did I use, you can easily tell me that I use what? Palm leaf. Yes, I use palm leaf. But what tool did I use? Tool doesn't form part of the finished work. I didn't use any special tool, but I used my hand. Can you see my hand in the work? No. So when we talk about materials, they form part of the finished work. So number one, the palm leaf is also part of it. One is what? The palm leaf. One is what? Palm leaf. Okay, palm leaves is also part. And this is what? You can call this card too. Card or paper. This is card or paper. I also have a natural straw here. This is a straw, the natural one. In fact, it's either you use this natural straw or the artificial straw. Talking about the artificial straw, you've been using it, the one that aid you in drinking your calipos and other juice. So we have the straw, that is number 3. This is the straw. I also have this. What do we use this for? Who can tell me? Have you ever eaten the gakenke before? Yes. This is used for preparing the gakenke. It's known as the corn husks. Number 4. Corn husks. We can name a lot. Can you mention some of them? You can even add wire to it. Wire. 6. Cane. A lot. And materials used for weaving are known as strands. Materials used for weaving are known as strands. So in weaving, I can choose to ask you, mention any material that you know. But if I don't say mention any material, and in case I say mention any strand you know, don't forget, strand is the same as what? A material. So if you don't hear a material, or in case you hear a strand, they are the same. Don't worry. Before you can choose a strand, let me show you this example. This is a material, but this is not used for weaving. Why? Someone may ask. This is also a material, but it's not used for weaving. This is a material, but this is used for weaving. If you bent it, you could see. If you bend the straw too, you could see. But I can try and try and try. I can't unless I break it. Because this is too hard. It's too hard. But in materials used for weaving, it's supposed to be flexible. You can turn it any way that you like it, so it will turn. Look at this one, the card or the paper. You can turn it any way that you like it. You can even roll it. That is why I said strands are supposed to be what? Flexible and easy for you to bend. Bend it like this and it will bend. So these are the materials that we will be talking about. You can go out, get your own material. In fact, we will write exercise and I'll also give you a project work. Go around, move around your compound, go outside from your house, check if you can get any flexible strand which can be used. You will not be restricted. If only you can bend it this way, then you can use it. Your hand is very soft, easy for you to bend, right? You want to tell me you can use it for weaving? No, because you can't move like that. It becomes so rigid for you. Okay? So just go out for a different material and let's use it. Try our hands on it and let's see. There is this thing that I want you to know. This is what? Having color green. True or false? It's true. Someone will say this is having yellowish, off-white. It all depends on the eye that you have. Yellowish or what? Off-white. Someone can also say it's brown. It's accepted. It's accepted. This having a natural color. This is a natural color. And this also having a natural color. The same thing applies to this, a natural color. The thread here is also having its own color. But I can choose to change the color. You can also decide to change your color. What is your favorite color? Do you have a favorite color? Mention them. I believe you say it's red. The guys, blue, yellow, pink, as the ladies will say. But it all depends on you. I can change the color of the corn husks by dyeing or applying sudi. It's also a form of a paint used to change the color of an object or an item. If it is card that I'm going to use, let's try our hands on this. This, I was supposed to use crayon, but I didn't get. I'm going to use the highlighter. What color is it? Is it not off-white? Do you think it would be nice for me to use this off-white for my work? No, it's not bright. So I want to change the color. So I'll just start to color with my nice highlighter. This way. You can also try your hands on yours. Do you have crayon? You can even use poster color or pencil color. Any of the colors that you have at home. Let's try our hands on it. Nice one. Now I have the lemon green color, which I can use for my work. Very, very nice. I believe yours too is very nice. If you dye it this way, your work becomes attractive. If we are supposed to sell them, they will buy yours first. But rather when I use the raw color like that, I don't think they will like it. So, whatever that you're going to use, you can color it. You can dye it. You can change the color of that item. When you try to change the color, it becomes attractive. So try your hands on it and let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on to the tools used in weaving. We have tools used in weaving. Before I start to weave, do you think I can use this for my weaving? It's too big. Yes, it's too big. It's too big. Let's look at the corn husks. This one is also big for my work. But when you look at the palm lace, in fact, the strands are very nice and equal. They have equal shapes and sizes. So I want my work, I want to use the same thing that I have here. This I'm going to do it. I'm going to shape my strands, cut them into pieces. What am I going to use for the shaping? My hands are not that straight as a child. So I will need the ruler. You just place it on it like this. Then with the help of your pencil, you draw a straight line, straight from the top to the bottom. When you are done, you move it on like this. You trace from the top to the bottom. With this, you can get equal sizes for your work. It's not ruler alone that you can use. Have you ever sewn a dress before? Have you been to the dressmaker before? They have a special tool used for taking measurements, known as the tape measure. Known as what? The tape measure. Don't want to, you can use it. If you don't have pencil, don't worry. Do you have crayon? You can use crayon for the drawing of the lines. You can even use mommy's pen for the drawing of the lines. Because you will be cutting, you can do it at the other side, so that in case you make mistake, it wouldn't appear in your work. And what is this? Scissors. Do you have scissors at home? Do you have it? Good. I also have this. You all know the name for this. It's known as what? Cutter. If you don't have cutter at home, don't worry yourself. It's mommy having a knife, but make sure you don't get it. Do you get it? Good. I'm going to use the scissors for the cutting. So the tool is used for cutting and also shaping. I just want to get the same sizes. 1. 2. In fact, 2 is okay. But when you are doing your work, you are not going to cut just 2. You cut more than that. Do I make myself clear? Thank you. Just 2. You just have a look at it. They have the same size, the same shape. Because of the help of my cutter, 1. My scissors, 2. And a knife. So these are the cutting tools. But when you want to take, you can't just cut at your age, at your class. So you need what? A measuring straight edge. That is the ruler, or the measuring what? Tape. And you can use pencil, permanent marker, or the highlighter. Even pen will be okay for the ruling of lines. So these are the tools that we have on the board. Tools used in weaving. One is what? Pencil. 2 is what? Scissors. 3 is what? Cutter. What again? What is left? Cutter. We have the ruler, or the what? Tape measure. Or we have what? The tape measure. These are the tools that we will need. I believe you've learned a lot. True or false? We've learned what weaving is. It's true. We have also learned strands and materials. And let's mention them. One is what the palm leaves, card or paper. 3 is what straw, 4 corn husks, 5 wire or the cane. You also have a lot over there. And we talk about the tools. That's the pencil, the scissors, the cutter, the ruler, the tape measure. And I remember I said we can dye it or leave it like that. We're going to end our lesson for today. We will continue next time. But bear in mind, behave. Seek permission before you go out. Never move out without mommy, your sister or brother, or daddy's consent. Make sure whenever you go out, you cover your mouth and nose with what? Your nose mask. Just to prevent yourself from what? The pandemic. Be very careful. Please. Stay home. Stay alive. Okay? Best. Hi.